Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Sir Cowpoke, and welcome on back to Valheim Build Edition, where today we are going to be finishing CowTown. We're going to go around, put all the last details, upgrade all the little extra buildings that need to be upgraded, actually turn this place into an actual town, and we're going to knock out each little building one by one, but we're going to be doing it all in today's video. So we are completely wrapped up. Before I continue or get straight to the ride, I will say if there's anything extra that you want me to build in CowTown or any other ideas that might want to fit, please leave a comment down below and I will actually give it a shot. I'll open up a wall, blow a hole through one of those walls and give it a go, give it a try and go from there. And I also want to add that I also have another big project after this. So we're going to be doing plenty of building in Valheim, so no worries there. It's just we're kind of wrapping up on CowTown. So without further delay, let's get to riding. So here we are in front of one of our very first builds here in CowTown. My little shack, so to speak, and everything else. A real basic, but actually pretty nice little cabin, nice and logs. It's actually good Viking style. It looks great, but we are going to be doing a major makeup haul on this guy. We're going to change out the roofs. We're going to change out some windows. Well, maybe the windows, because I kind of like these windows. We're going to play around for some more things. I'm going to leave the logs, but we're going to change a few other things. This fireplace is actually going to go inside. We're going to redecorate all the inside sections in here. Fill this up with rest of this with the stone. We have some ideas. But I'm going to give one last little tour. I know it's real dark because I have the lights off, but we do have our little Christmas tree. He might move. We have our first throne here in CowTown. Since we don't need that throne in here anymore, I have a couple ideas that I might do in here. And then I got the upstairs bedroom that I got to decorate and clean up and get all nice and pretty. So I am going to go, whoa, that actually broke somehow. I wonder how that broke. I'm going to have to go fix that. But anyways, I'm going to start putting in some new things in here. Ripped all this out. And let's start upgrading. And I'm going to start with the roof. I'm going to just knock that out. So let me knock out some spots. And yeah, we'll be right back, y'all. I will say, when you have a roof on a building, it actually makes it look a lot better. It looks like a home. And now this just looks like just bare bones nothingness. But yeah, we're gonna fix that real quick though. But yeah, I'm just trying to pick up some of this wood. We're full. So let's start getting this black tar on here. I'm gonna start with this dude. And yeah, here we go. Man, this roof already looks a million times better. Just changing out the roof alone made this building a lot nicer. But I'm going to finish up the inside. I just wanted to show you what this roof looks like. Just so cool. I just really like this roof. I just really like that black tar. All right, let's get the rest of this out here. Let's get this out of here. Get out of here. And here we are, the fully upgraded Cow Maiden's abode. We got the brand new big door, the nice little torches in the front. I added a lox pelt out here as well, so it's kind of like a doormat. And then I cleaned this up, got this all cleaned up, so it looks so much nicer and everything else. And I did think about expanding the roof out, one notch out, give it that extra look, but it takes away from the original build a little too much, I feel. Because I did put it up there, did not like it, so I put it back, so then I put the head up there, and that just looks more Viking style, more Viking style. But I did kick out this section right here. As you can see, I expanded and stuck that out, because it looks like it should, you know, it's just part of that type of design, that type of layout. So I added that, and then I love those windows, so I put that window in. I'm starting to really like these windows and prefer these windows more than the other ones that I had, but these are actually turned out pretty nice. I need to come in here and build something in here for this guy, but that's for later. So without further ado, let's get inside. I'm going to show you all the upgrades of the inside Cow Maiden's abode. Ta-da! God, it looks so good, so amazing. We have the nice fireplace that's in here, that it's all blocked in, and it goes up to the top. Yes, it is smoking up there, but it doesn't hurt anything because it still vents out. It doesn't break anything. Still doesn't prevent you from sleeping. But we got some nice rugs. I got a little like a little Harry Potter nook-ish type thing there with a nice little trophy. I got the Raven throne, so I can sit here and be like, yes. And then someone comes in, I'm like, I see you. I can enjoy my mead, sitting in my big comfy chair, checking out the fire from a distance, looking at my little Christmas tree. I'm gonna put like a little guy right here so I can check this out. I love it. I love it. This is like my little workstation. It's inside the house. It just turned out great. And if I had like all the mats in the world, you better believe I'd be like outlining this in tools and putting all the fancy stuff in there and all that stuff. But I just don't have all the mats in the world. As you can see, there's like a little thing here. Check it out. This is my little like glass case type thing. I did think about trying to put in like an actual built-in glass like cupboard thing. But I didn't have the room for it. But I do have a couple ideas for a nice glass cupboard. I'm going to give that a go in a different spot, but for now, this just works. It's like its own little nook, its own little built-in covered section. It has the wolf armor, because I actually do like the wolf armor. All displayed and everything there. It's like the nice little nook. I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and it's like a little armor nook. I love it. I love it. Like, in danger, if I was out of, like, this armor, I would just smash the glass and grab that stuff. So let's check upstairs. All I did up here was just clean it up a little bit, put a couple chests, move the bed over. As you can see, like, it doesn't really affect me. The smoke doesn't, so all good there. Got some nice rugs and some more light. The upgraded little Cow Maiden's place looks so much better, like a million times better. Just having some stuff in here, it just looks amazing, absolutely amazing. But that's it for the upgrading on this little shack. Next upgrade is this guy. He is next on the list. So I'm going to start like knocking out the roof, redo all the roof. I am going to move the fireplace inside just like that, fill in some holes, change in some windows, do a good like full-on upgrade. I do have some ideas. Open the door. Because this is a huge empty space. Like, oh my God, is it empty? And there's so much potential in here, and this is the hotel. This is where everybody goes when they come visit. So I need to have like a little room for every single one. So I have some ideas. For this place. So without further delay, I'm going to go straight into fixing up this guy. And yeah, let's check it out once it's all upgraded. All right, we're not done yet. I just want to show you exactly where we are before I go even more crazy and everything else. Just give you like a little play at or like halfway mark. So what I did is I put this little support wall right here. I do need to get it out, and I'm actually going to wrap it all the way around because this is technically on a cliffside. So technically you would have like a support barrier right there. I'm going to put another like row underneath it. So it's like an actual wall. There's an actual term for that. But you can see I added this one, mirrored the other side. So I have the exact same thing there. I'm thinking about extending this roof out on all sides because it seems like it might actually fit a little bit nicer, a little bit better for this type of build. We still have the fireplace that's out here, but we might have to do something a little bit different for this guy, and I'm gonna have to show you why. Because in here is, boom, we have all these little rooms. I made all these little pockets, these little nooks and stuff. There's like, each one has like these little rooms. Some are a little bit smaller than others. We have 4 big rooms and 2 small rooms. Because there's 7 of us total. So I got mine over there and then 6 over here. No, there's technically 6 of us, maybe 7. I don't know. Just spare rooms. So we have this little walkway up here. This got a little cramped. I thought about like putting something there, then you definitely couldn't get out right there. So just having that there alone opens that up, so it allows you to easily walk over there. And this is going to be like a little hangout section, but and then it opens up to these little rooms. These are like the big suite rooms that you can oversee. God, look at that view. That view is just amazing. What's the view on the other side? The view over here is, it's not too bad either. I mean, that's a pretty window shot. Pretty window shot, if I do say so myself. But yeah, that's what we got so far. Got the tar roofs, all the deals. Oh, and I loved how this little archway turned out. It just looks really cool. But this is just the halfway mark. There's a couple more things I got to knock out and do. So I'm going to wrap up the rest of the upgrade on this deal. And yeah, I will see y'all at the end of this one. And there you have it, a fully upgraded CowTown hotel. This thing turned out really, really cool. Like, I always had an idea that it was always going to be just a massive room or massive building that I can house all my buddies and whatnot in there. And it turned out I can actually fit about 6 solid people in there. 7 if I wanted to take up some more, but I'll show you all that when we get in there. But I added all the windows. You can see the nice windows up top. These little windows in the bottom sections because of the logs. It turned out great. And you might have noticed there is a chimney over here because I knocked out the fire over here so we can get the fire inside. I wanted a nice fireplace inside, and so I built this little chimney section. Yeah, I know it double stacks on top. That doesn't look the best, but I'm working with some confined space here, and I'm working with the already pre-built building that I'm just renovating. So let's go inside. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Boom! Check it out. It's like super roomy and super nice. You have these hallways that have these individual rooms that have their own little trophies in each one. And check out these rooms. It's like nice and cozy. Each one has their own little window. Each one has their own chest, a rug, and a torch, and a little bed that they can all do their whatever want. Each room is like that. The smaller rooms, they're still pretty cozy and whatnot, but they have the little wolf pelt there. But they still get a chest. Everyone gets a chest. The light, everything is the same there. And then you have your nice fireplace that just like sits here nice and cozy. You can sit here. Anybody can come down when it's like raining. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to go hang outside, blah, 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 whatever. But they have a nice little fireplace right there. Got a big old Locks trophy. And then up here, you have a nice little table for the 2 luxury suites. They have their own little table with 2 mugs and their own little chairs. So they can sit here and talk amongst themselves and look down at everybody else. That's pretty much what they can do up here. They have the plains trophies. You have the shaman, and then you have the little furlong trophy. And we kept our little Christmas tree because we're still doing that. It's not the end of the year just yet, but we're there. Still Christmas. Holiday time. God, that thing is just massive. But let me check out the luxury suites. Again, it's just a typical bed with a chest and a light, but they get more room. It's a little bit nicer area, and they get the nicer window with a good view. This build actually turned out really good. I've always enjoyed this build. This building always turned out great, and now that it's fully renovated with all these super little details, it just turned out super, super slick, and I love it. I love how this all turned out. We still have more to do for CowTown. We still have a lot more upgrading to do. Now, the next things that we actually are going to start doing is I'm going to be paving all the way around, getting all these bricks everywhere. I am going to add a little bit more things inside here, but just mainly like torches and stuff. Going to go get some wolves, so that's going to be a thing. So that's going to be the only upgrade for here. I'll show you that as I go along. I'm just picking out a few more things to do. There's really not much else. There's mainly these 2 big buildings. We're not tarring that roof. If you all are wondering, just because 1, that would be a ton of tar, and 2, it's the barn. Barns don't need it. But I am going to tar this roof and upgrade the storage section in here and start prettying out some things. So I'm going to start actually knocking out all of that. There's not much renovations when it comes to that. Just new roof, new little storage chests in there, get all the pavements in there, get all this prettied up and everything, and then CowTown will be completely and up-to-date, renovated, good to go, and amazing. So I'm going to see you all at the end of the ride. Alrighty, y'all, here we are at the end of the ride. CowTown is now complete. I'm going to give you a grand tour. As you can see, I already added 2 armor stands. Next door, you got the iron armor stand, and then you got the, I call it the Groot armor, and everything else right here. It actually looks really, really cool. But I went around to the rest of the CowTown and started adding major details and stuff like that. As you can see, I even added a carpet around here and trying to stagger them. I had a comment saying that trying to do it this way makes it like a little checkerwork, and it looks really cool. I actually like this. I wish I actually had more hides, just didn't have enough hides because I probably would have done the whole thing. Got the cooker in the middle and all that. It looks really good. I actually really like how this came out. And this building, we already took a look at it. It looks amazing. No extra little things there. But I did go ahead and fill in all the areas where the ground is. Put all the gravel, that's the word for it. Put all the gravel in. I went ahead and put these torches because I thought this place needed a little bit more color or more festivities and stuff like that. And then wherever there was dirt, I went in and put grass. So not everything needs to be covered in gravel. So anything in the back area is all grassed out and everything. So it has a little bit more texture, a little bit more nature to it and everything. And I paved over here as well. Got this all paved up to in here. I added in a great little fermenter over here. I added in extra little chairs and stuff like that. Connected this up for now. I think this is just a good fit for where that needs to be, so you can easily come up and down. As you can see, I changed out the roof of the smithing house. It's all like black tarred out. I added the black crow because I don't have a black crow out here, and that would be a good one. That's a good spot for this. And so I have this all tarred out, and I even went ahead, changed out the door that's right here, and upgraded my storage room. So now it's all pretty with a big chest, and it's all labeled. I have just like basic ones, and there's actually enough room up there to go one more higher if I really want to. But I have like enough wood, I got some metals, just extra room for things, and it just really works, really works. And everything else. I went around and just did all the final details to CowTown. Now this place really feels like a true CowTown. Nothing is just abandoned. It's all homey, it's all roomed and everything. Oh, I left the door open. But we got all that taken care of. And it just looks so much nicer. Left another door open. Left all the doors open. But you have all the lights in. So much light, so much fire, so much everything. And I think in here I did a few things. Oh yeah, I went around and changed up the items on the tables. Put like potions, because it's just the tavern. It needs to have food, but also needs to have drinks other than just mugs. So I put potions in here and got all that. I put the abomination trophy there and everything. And then the last like little bits of details that I've done is over here in the vault. Go to the vault real quick. Is I put up a few more headpieces in here. Really expand this out. I added a little bit more gold. I wonder if you could tell that I did add some more gold, but I did add some gold. But I got all that tricked out. It looks amazing. I'm super happy how CowTown turned out. This project has been so much fun, and I am super happy that y'all joined me all the way to the end on this one. It's been a blast. If you did enjoy this, please don't forget to shoot the like button down below and leave a comment to let me know. I would be super appreciative to know all the comments or other ideas. Also, let me know what other builds you might want me to do. The next up, I am planning on doing a mountain build. It'll be a mountain town type build. I'm thinking about doing that. If you do want to see the mountain build and everything else, don't forget to shoot that subscribe button as well and click that bell as well so you do not miss out on any more rides just like this one. Again, I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on the next ride.